Gradual deployment? Sorry, gradual rollout.
It don't matter because it's a gradual bite. So go ahead and get ready. Welcome to the game show where developers have to bring the knowledge or face the heat.
Ooh, got that one right in the sinuses.
Will Robert race to the finish line?
A in set 0.
Or will Chris run away with the game?
I gotta get some more on there, so.
I'm your host, Mark Texan, and this is Leet Heat. Here's how the game will work. Our contestants will spin the wheel, they'll land on a category, and I'll ask them a series of questions. Get the answer correct, you get points on the board. You get it wrong, it's a trip to Spice Town. And contestant beware. Land on a Leet Heat tile, you get an express trip to Spice Town. All right, Robert, you won the coin toss off screen. You get to spin the wheel. A gingerly spin. Way to open us up. Categories Team Dynamics. Contestants ready. In larger organizations, some senior leaders will meet one-on-one with employees further down the reporting chain. In what kind of meeting? A town hall. B, a pity party. C, a lightning round. Or D, skip level. Robert.
D, skip level?
D, skip level is correct. Do not skip those points. 100 points on the board. Next question. According to a study by Williamson and Fayer, being awake for 18 hours without sleep causes the same cognitive impairment as consuming how many alcoholic beverages? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, D, 5. Full.
I'm gonna make a total guess and say C4.
C4 is correct. What an explosive correct answer. According to a 2024 study by the University of Pittsburgh, which controversial mandate has led to companies facing high turnover and slow hiring? Is it A, forced overtime, B, return to office, C, casual Fridays, or D, compliment the CEO Wednesdays?
I believe that's the horrible idea of B, return to office.
All right, you're gonna return to prosperity with more points. Nice job. One more question left in the category. Which company published a paper with a model for scaling agile with a team structure that it turned out they didn't actually follow? Is it A, IBM, B, Airbnb, C, Spotify, or D, Netflix?
I'm gonna go with a pure guess here and say Netflix. D.
Fool, you have a chance to steal.
Sure, I'll guess A, IBM.
Incorrect. More spice delivered on those Dino Nuggies. The correct answer, C, Spotify. C, Spotify. All right, friends, guess what? Today's spicy bites are being delivered on Dino Nuggies. They're crispy, delicious, and strongly typed.
Our first hot sauce is gonna be the Los Calientes Verde, and that is from Hot Ones. This one is made with green serrano and smoked green serrano, along with a little bit of orange habanero.
So spice level 1, getting you warmed up, loosening you up for the game.
Yeah, it's good warm-ups.
Thank you, Annie.
We're professionals.
I've just seen this type of confidence before. And that's the end of the category, and you know what that means. Bring it from the bottom, say it with me. It turns into a Leet Heat tile. After those spicy bites, Robert, you have control of the wheel. Go ahead and give it a good spin. Back to another Leet Heat bite. You're going up to level 2. Jason, let us know about our bite.
This is the classic from Hot Ones. This one is made with a chili de árbol pepper mash. You know, still just kind of warming us up here as we get into the game.
No, Robert is getting warm because he's going hot for the bites too early. I've seen this strategy not play out, all right? Since you landed on a Leet Heat tile and took a Dino Nuggie spicy bite, I need you to choose a category.
We'll go Devlore.
All right. Category Devlore, sponsored by our friends over at Neon. Jason, tell us more.
The historical devlore category is sponsored by Neon, the Postgres database that lets you turn back time. Explore your data history with time travel queries and restore your data instantly.
First question of the category. According to legend, what is the most infamous and dirtiest way to crush a Unix-like system with just a few characters? Is it A, bash fork bomb, B, single misplaced semicolon, C, publishing a .env file, or D, rm-rs/. Full.
Well, I think you could do it A or D, but I think D is the more historical.
You should have did something different.
You know what? This was an ambiguous one because that is absolutely the more famous one, the rimraff. That's on me. I'll take the bite. We're gonna give him the points though. We're gonna give him the points.
We'll accept that answer from our friend Full here. And while Jason takes a spicy penalty bite, let's meet our contestants. All right, friends, let's meet our first contestant, Full. Now, all right, I know your real name is Chris, but you told us to call you Full. Tell us more.
Well, there's always another Chris in the room, so to avoid namespace collision, I chose a name nobody else does, and the reason is I like self-deprecating humor and set expectations low and exceed them.
All right, one other question for you, Full. You told us that you have not actually been an official developer. What does that mean?
Well, I passed all my computer science classes and decided that I did not like coding after that. So I've mostly worked in debugging and helping people make technology work for them rather than creating apps.
Fantastic. Welcome to the show. All right, Robert in the building. Good to meet you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When I looked at your profile, you said you've been a developer for almost 30 plus years. But you're not like 70 plus years old.
No.
So how's that possible?
I got started early. Luckily, I was kind of privileged enough to have computers when I was at a young age. Got into it then, and that's what I knew that's what I wanted to do.
What was that first job like?
That was actually interesting because I wasn't expecting to work at a company that still would use mainframes. So that was kind of a crazy early programming experience. Yeah.
Wow, so 18 or 19 working on mainframes. No wonder everything's broken. All right, makes sense. All right, makes sense. Thank you. We're gonna continue our category, Dev Lore. Contestants ready. In the humorous IPOAC proposal, what highly unexpected medium was used to transport TCP communication? Was it A, avian carriers, B, aircraft carriers, C, alternative courier, D, abstract communication? Full.
Avian carriers, carrier pigeons.
Carrier pigeons is correct. Next question. Before Microsoft announced TypeScript, there was another attempt to improve JavaScript authoring using the slogan, "It's just JavaScript." What was it called? Was it A, Flow, B, CoffeeScript, C, Babel, D, Elm? Robert.
I believe it was B, CoffeeScript.
And I believe you are correct. 100 points for Robert. Final question in the category. Which acronym represents foundational object-oriented design principles? Is it A, KISS, B, Dry, C, Solid, D, YAGNI? Robert.
That is C, Solid.
Solid is correct. That was a solid answer. You're in the game.
Solid.
You are in the game. 300 to 200, spice level 2 for Robert. Full spice level 1. That is the end of the category. And friends, it is the time that I need to live. Brings me joy. That category becomes a Leet Heat tile. All right, Robert, you have control of the wheel. Go ahead and give it a spin. Oh, you're so close. You're almost out. Spicy bites delivered on Dino Nuggies. Let's go.
So this sauce is the Hob sauce. It's a Portland company, and this one is called the Pineapple Habanero.
Time for you to choose another category.
Let's go. Let's try authentication. I was almost there.
We're gonna head to the category Authentication, sponsored by our good friends over at Clerk. Jason, tell us more.
Clerk is the most comprehensive user management platform. It is more than just a sign-in box. It is a complete suite of embeddable UIs, flexible APIs, and admin dashboards to authenticate and manage your users.
Category Authentication, contestants ready. What is the main benefit of a hashed password? A, they speed up sign-in process. B, they allow plain text storage. C, they're easier to remember. Or D, they protect passwords if databases are breached. Full.
D.
D is correct. Your score was not breached. You're getting up. Okay, we're tie game. What is the recommended maximum lifetime for a refresh token? A, 30 days. B, no standard recommendation. C, 24 hours. D, 7 days. Don't take 7 days to answer. Golly. The refresh time is actually B, no standard recommendation. B, no standard recommendation. Next question in authentication. Contestants ready. Which cookie setting will allow a cookie to be sent from http app.example.com to http api.example.com during a JavaScript fetch request? Is it A, path/only, B, same site equals none, C, same site equals strict, D, HTTP only enabled? Full.
I think it's B, same site, none.
And I think you get the same amount of points you get for the last correct answer, plus 100 points. Nice job. Final question in the category. Biometric authentication uses what? A, security questions, B, unique physical traits, C, email verification, or D, passwords and pins. Robert.
Is B unique physical traits?
You know I got a physical trait? This. Wow, that's for you. 100 points. And that leads us to the end of our category. Friends at home, hang tight. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
I'm sad because of all the changes that keep on happening in Next.js. I just can't keep up.
Come fly with me to the land of Next. I'll tell you about the green fields of view, the auto import, and the third thumb is the better one.
This sounds exciting, Daniel. Take me with you.
Tired of unsightly floral arrangements with their unpleasant odour, constant need for water, and messy petal droppage? Try Dino Nuggies! Guaranteed not to drop delicate petals and with no messy pollen or unpleasant floral odour. Dino Nuggies make the perfect centrepiece or conversation starter. Dino Nuggies. Is there anything they can't do?
All right, friends, remember at home, if they land on a Leet Heat tile, guess what happens? Instant express trip to Spice Town. Robert, you have control of the board. Give it a spin. Look at the treacherous board. I love this. Yes. Glorious. Yes. Oh, Robert, extra spice, why not? Oh, level 4 spice. I love this. I love it. Level 4. Andy, bring out the level 4.
This is the Bodylicious sauce made by Cam Hermans here in Portland, Oregon for DataStax. This is DataStax's Bodylicious sauce. And DataStax is the fastest way to build AI apps.
Well, that's true to its name. It's definitely Bodylicious.
Robert is feeling the magic. All right. You get to choose a category on your own. Look at that.
Deployment.
All right, category is deployment. Full, Robert, get ready. When deploying to AWS, which service manages the actual distribution of assets? Is it A, AWS Cloud Control API, B, AWS Cloud 9, C, Amazon EC2, or D, Amazon CloudFront? Robert.
It's D, CloudFront.
D, CloudFront is right. I see the clouds are clearing because that score is going straight to the top. I like that energy. Next question. Which of the following is not a Cloudflare product name? Is it A, D1, B, Workers KV, C, C7, D, R2? Full.
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna guess C, C7.
C7 is correct. Good guess. And I guess you get some more points. All right. Which of the following is not an infrastructure as code project? Is it A, Terraform, B, Pulumi, C, Opscribe, or D, CDK? All right, the correct answer is Opscribe. Opscribe. All right, final question in the category. The strategy of routing a small number of users to a variation of a page to see which performs better is commonly referred to as what? A, gradual rollout, B, split testing, C, smoke testing, or D, continuous deployment. Full.
Gradual deployment? Sorry, gradual rollout.
Oh, yeah, which one you said? It don't matter because it's a gradual bite. So go ahead and get ready. Get ready. Spice level 2, Full gets a bite. Robert, you got a chance?
Is that B, split testing?
Oh, is it B, split testing? And you would be correct. I like that energy. Good job, Robert. Also, good job to you, Full, because you're getting some spice.
You know, I'm trying.
Those Dino Nuggies, did you know what they are? Crunchy, delicious, and strongly typed.
I can taste the typed.
There you go. Okay, I like that commitment. I like that commitment. All right, friends. Well, that is the, you know what it is. It's the end of the category. And you know what I say? When it's the end of the category, it becomes a Leet Heat tile. All right. With that addition of the latest Leet Heat tile, the board is completely treacherous. The best way to play this game, Robert, go ahead and give it a spin. The odds are not in your favor.
Well, there.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, I love it.
it's gonna go bad for you.
Oh yeah, a Leet Heat tile, bring up the spice level 5.
This sauce is the Road Dog, and this one comes from Sauce Leopard. It's made with Fresno peppers, a little bit of habanero pepper, and it's designed to look like it's good for a day at the beach.
Yeah, I don't know about the beach thing, but sure.
Okay, well, go ahead and take us to our last category. All right, fantastic. We are landing on CSS, sponsored by our friends over at CodePen. But Jason, tell us more.
CodePen is a social coding environment. You can go out there, you can build yourself a nice little front-end experiment, share it with your friends. They can fork it, remix it, make their own thing, have a great old time. You can also even click a little heart to show me that you like my CSS ideas, and I wish you would do that.
First question of the category, what declaration is a replacement for the rule set top 0, left 0, right 0, bottom 0? Is it A, inset 0, B, margin auto, C, position center, D, block size 100%? Okay, Fool.
Been guessing well today. Let's try again. C, position center.
You should not have tried to guess because you need to position yourself for a bite. Robert, chance to steal.
I'm gonna say A, inset 0.
Inset 0 is correct. And guess what's not 0? Your score. You're getting close to 0. You're going backwards. All right? So you need to watch out. You can handle this, Fool.
I gotta get some more on there, is all.
Oh, ooh. Annie. He wants more next time, he said. Oh, yeah. You see, there's people you don't mess with in life, right? You don't mess with Annie. Annie's one of those people. All right? Just letting y'all know. When a defined color value is out of range, like RGB 1000, what happens? A, module is used to determine a valid value. B, mapped to the closest valid color in the color space. C, color is invalid and skipped. Or D, color is interpreted as white. Oh, Robert.
I'm gonna guess C, color is invalid and skipped.
Oh, I bet you wish you could have skipped this bite.
Probably, yeah.
But you can't, because you got to get it. Full chance to steal.
Well, either keep going backwards or go up. Let's go with the A modulus used to determine a valid value.
Yeah, okay. His car is stuck in reverse. I ain't gonna lie to you. He need a new transmission because that thing is going backwards. All right, 200 points, up spice level. Fool with a spice bite of 4. Robert, spice bite of 6. And then the correct answer is mapped to the closest valid color in the color space.
Spice level 6 sauce is the Hab Ghost of Masculine Pride. This one is made with ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers, habaneros, and a little bit of apple cider for flavor. And Fool is having the Bodylicious sauce from DataStax.
Thank you, DataStax.
Oh yeah, keep on stacking up.
Screw you, DataStax.
Oh! Unexpected outcome. All right, next question. A good reason to use user-select none is A, to stop users from stealing content, B, to disable form elements, C, when text selection would interfere with other actions, or D, to comply with copyright laws. Fool.
I'm gonna say C.
And I would say you finally see yourself in the winner circle because that is correct. Plus 100 points. Final question in the category and of this round. Here's your chance. What do you call a bit of CSS like padding 1.5 rem? A, a rule set. B, selector. C, declaration. Or D, definition. Fool.
C, declaration.
C, declaration is correct. Fool. At the end of this round, we have Fool with a score of 400 after a strong rally. Spice level 4. Robert holding strong at 600. Spice level 6. We'll be back for round 2 right after this commercial break.
Hi, kids. We just got another pull request, and it's from our friend Jason. But there's something not quite right about this one. Can you see what's wrong? Is it the title? No, it's not the title. Is it the description? It looks quite good to me. Is it the 65,000 changed lines of code? I think it's great. That Jason's a naughty sausage, isn't he? Bye!
All right, welcome back to Leet Heat, the game, where developers have to bring the knowledge, and what do they have to do? Face the heat. In the first round, we had Fool with 400 points, Spice level 4, Robert in the lead, 600 points, Spice level 6. Fool, it is your turn to spin the wheel.
Awesome.
Like ginger spins today, real gentle.
All right, landing on the authentication category sponsored by our friends over at Clerk. And friends, guess what? In round 2, points are doubled. Each 100-point question is now worth 200 points. Let's keep this party going. What does the acronym JWT stand for? Fool.
JSON Web Token.
That is correct. What is the standard character length of a time-based one-time password, TOTP?
6 characters.
6 characters is correct. Which authentication factor is known to provide the strongest security when implemented correctly? Fool.
Biometrics.
Biometrics is not correct, but byte-to-O-metrics is for you. Level 5, Spice. Robert, chance to steal.
Yes. Token-based authentication?
Incorrect. Correct answer, multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication. Use your multi-factor authentication. Protect yourselves, friends at home.
Our level 7 bite today is the Machismo Reaper from Hot Sauce, and that one is made with Carolina Reaper peppers, red Serrano peppers, and some pineapples and peaches. This sauce is the Road Dog, and this one comes from Sauce Leopard.
All right, next question. Which protocol is commonly used for single sign-on, also known as SSO? Fool.
SAML?
SAML is right. Added those 200 points. And with that, the moment you all been waiting for. Leet Heat
Time!
Fool, you have control of the wheel. Let's give it a good hearty spin.
Hardy this time, all right.
Yeah, there you go. I planned it that way. All right, Fool Spice level goes up to level 6. Let's bring out that Dino Nuggie delivering a level 6 bite.
Thank you, Annie. Oh, she layered it on.
All right, let's keep the game going. You need to choose a category of your choice, Fool.
I'm back to Devlore. I think that's both our favorite.
All right, we're heading into Devlore, sponsored by our friends over at Neon. What database infamously claimed to be web scale? Correct answer, MongoDB. MongoDB. What playful HTTP status code numbered 418 was originally defined in an April Fool's joke and indicates that the server refuses to brew coffee because of its current hardware limitations? I'm looking for the name.
I'm a teapot.
I'm a teapot is correct. The score is up by 200. Next question. In 2009, this cloud service provider experienced a major outage due to network congestion, affecting its elastic compute cloud service and emphasizing the risk of cloud dependency. Which company was it? Robert.
Amazon?
Amazon. I will take Amazon AWS, 200 points more for Robert, 800 points on the board. Which cryptocurrency exchange founded by Sam Bankman-Fried collapsed in 2022 amid allegations of financial mismanagement and fraud, leading to one of the largest scandals in blockchain history? Robert.
FTX?
FTX is correct, up to 1,000 points at the end of that category. Robert, 1,000 points, Spice level 7, Fool, 800 points. Spice level 6 is still anybody's game. And guess what else is still? It's time for a Leet Heat Tile! Okay, Robert, we're back and you have to spin the wheel. All right, Robert landed on another Leet Heat Tile. That's a Spice bite of 8.
Our number 8 sauce is the Ninja Napalm. This one is made by the Pepper Ninja, and it is created using basically scorpion peppers. There's a little bit of other stuff in there, but not much.
With the spicy bite taken, Robert chose Team Dynamics. Contestants ready. What often daily meeting do many teams hold as a way to share status, updates, and blockers? Fool.
Stand up?
Stand up is correct, 200 more points. In Agile, what sports-themed approach to project planning breaks work into sprints? Fool.
Sprint planning?
Sprint planning is incorrect. Incorrect. Robert, you have a chance to steal.
It's a huddle.
Oh man, that's so great that you get to huddle around another bite. The correct answer is scrum. We were looking for scrum.
Robert is on to the Torchbearer Sauce's Garlic Reaper. Now this one is made basically from Carolina Reaper peppers, and then there's some garlic in there.
Garlic's a good addition.
Fool is having the Machismo Reaper. That one again is Carolina Reaper peppers.
Contestants, finish up those bites and get ready for this next question. Which style of planning places tasks on a board that's split into columns? Robert.
The Kanban.
Kanban is correct. Nice job. Sustained periods of overtime are commonly referred to by what name? Fool.
Death March?
Death March is a good guess. March over another bite. Robert, would you like to?
No, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, the correct answer, crunch mode. Crunch mode. Well, guess what? You get the crunch on this Dino Nugget.
I'm looking forward to it. Ninja Napalm? All right.
And the Ninja Napalm, as a reminder, is made mostly from scorpion peppers.
Mostly. All right, friends, that's the end of that category. I'm not even gonna say it. Yes, I am. It becomes a Leet Heat tile. We got our newest Leet Heat tile, which makes this board completely treacherous, just the way we like it. Looks like, Robert, you have control of the board. Go ahead and give it a spin. You did not want control of the board. Spice level 10.
All right, this brings us to our hottest sauce of the game. This is Elijah's Extreme Regret Screamin' Hot sauce. This one is made with Carolina Reapers and Trinidad Scorpions, and it is hot. It is registering in at, according to the manufacturer, 800,000 Scoville heat units.
I regret that I had to spin that.
Working as intended, I believe.
The game is working. All right, guess what? We're gonna be kind to you. Go ahead and choose the next category. All right, category deployment. Which deployment approach means servers are billed by execution time instead of always being on? And serverless. We're looking for serverless. Next question. The strategy of keeping two identical environments for deployment, one for production, one for testing, and swapping after testing is called what? Fool.
Green-blue testing? Green-blue?
Yeah, we'll take green-blue. Don't worry, I'm not gonna punish you. He's like, green-blue, is it right? Is it right? It's fine. Green-blue, good job. You get your 200 points. 2 questions left in this category. What version control management strategy aims to avoid long-lived feature branches and the complexities that come with them by making small, frequent commits directly to the main branch? Oh, the answer is trunk-based development. I call that the danger zone. If you're doing that, that's the danger zone. Somebody does it. I don't. No. Which tool transforms CSS during builds to add polyfills, prefixes, and other modern features safely? Robert.
Was a precompiler?
We were looking for the name, but could you
A
precompile?
transpiler.
You're making it worse. Precompile a bite for him because he's ready. Fool, would you take the chance to steal?
I'm not gonna take the chance. I don't know.
Okay. You know what we're looking for? Post CSS. Post CSS. We have one category left. We gotta do something. You gotta turn it into a Leet Heat tile. And with that, Fool gets to spin, but look at this treacherous board. It's so delightful, so glorious. Fool, have your spin. I wonder where he's gonna land.
Come back around. Too hard.
Oh, Fool goes up. Fool goes up to a level 9 on this one.
That is the Garlic Reaper sauce from Torchbearer.
Thank you.
It's hot.
Whew, got that one right in the sinuses.
All right, why don't you go ahead and choose our last category. Oh, where's CSS? Sponsored by our friends over at CodePen. Question number 1. Which CSS layout module allows placing elements on a defined set of rows and columns? Full.
Grid?
Grid is correct. Next question. Which value of the position property causes an element to flow normally until it reaches a given offset, at which point it scrolls? Oh, I was looking for sticky. Sticky. Last two questions. Which CSS property allows an element to apply effects, such as blur, to the area behind it? Wow, they're playing it real safe. We're looking for a backdrop filter. There's one question left. Robert, you have to get this right.
All right.
The score is 800 to 1,000. Fool, you can either play big and go to clinch the win, or you could hope that he doesn't know the answer or gets it wrong. Let's find out what happens. Final question of the game. What declaration ensures that border and padding are accounted for in width and height of an element?
Is that box sizing?
What value?
Man, the spice is really messing with me. I don't have it.
You sure don't?
Oh, you're so close.
You're so close. Okay, let's make this interesting. Would you like to go for the steal?
I didn't even know that answer, much less what the value of it's gonna
Well,
be.
you know half of it. You know half of it.
Well, I bet it's a percentage, so I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna say 100.
Okay, both incorrect, both spice levels of 10s. You still win. You still win. I wanted to say it was tied. I was so close, but no, you lost your 200 points. Here's the answer that we were looking for. Box sizing, border box. With a score of 800 to 600, that means full wins. But you know who wins really?
The Heat.
The audience, because you both have to take a level 10 bite to say goodbye. Just go out as warriors. Full, wait, before you take that bite, let's make sure you're full, because you are looking affected.
Cheers.
Excellent. All right, friends, well, that's been our game. Thank you to Fool and Robert for playing. Let's give them a big round of applause.
I brought the secret milk.
You know we were some nerds when you sneak in milk in the flask. Well, that's been our game, friends. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing at home. And guess what? Do something for me. Keep it spicy. We'll see you the next time. Teeth bait. Look at he say it.
Were you about to say teeth-based authentication?
I was gonna say that, teeth-based authentication, but I couldn't get it out.
Mark, I feel like there's 12 dozen tools that do that.
Annie, can you just prepare a warning penalty bite at level 10? Because somebody just tried to question our authority in the game. Annie behind the scenes, she was like, yes, I knew that. I don't take no bites, no spice. I know it all.
Leet Heat
You know what? She don't mess with me, okay? Don't mess with me either. That's a wrap on that episode.